Cognitive restructuring is a major part of CBT. It involves collaboratively helping clients first identify an automatic thought, then evaluate it, and finally create a response to the thought. We'll go through how to do each step. The first part of cognitive restructuring is helping clients identify their automatic thoughts. Here are some good times to ask clients about automatic thoughts. When you notice their affect changing during the session, when they talk about an anxiety-provoking experience they had between sessions, when they're anxious about a future event, or when they mention an unhelpful or maladaptive behavior or a coping strategy they use between sessions, for example, avoidance. You'll find this list in the course manual. Here's a clinical tip for you. Asking about automatic thoughts and successfully helping clients respond to them right in session is especially powerful because they feel better in the moment. They are then more convinced that evaluating their thoughts is worthwhile, and they're more likely to continue this kind of evaluation between sessions. Automatic thoughts can be in verbal form, consisting of words. For example, what if I fail the test? These types of automatic thoughts are quite common, but automatic thoughts can also arise in image form, a picture in the client's mind. One of my clients with health anxiety had the image of himself in a hospital bed dying, with family members surrounding him. As we talked about last week, we focus on clients' automatic thoughts about overestimating the probability and the severity of danger, as well as underestimating their ability to cope. Also, remember that the situations that trigger automatic thoughts can be internal, such as noticing a rapid heartbeat, or external, such as seeing another car on the highway get too close to your car. Let's watch a video of Sarah discussing an anxiety-provoking situation. As you watch, I'd like you to write down the automatic thoughts you hear.
You mentioned walking home from work this last week was really anxiety-provoking for you. Could you tell me about that?
So I had a lot to do that day, and so I stayed after a little bit longer than I normally do, and I could notice that it was getting a little darker outside. And so I left work, I was wrapping up, and it's not a terribly long walk home, but I was noticing, it was getting darker, and I was feeling like I need to get home as fast as possible. And I could tell, like, my feet just wanted to walk faster, but I couldn't go as fast as I wanted to. And I was just nervous, like, what if, something happened to me? What if, it does get dark and I don't know, I'm a young woman out alone, and I just kept thinking this over and over and over on my walk.
Like, was there any idea of what could happen to you?
Yeah, I felt like, I have a purse right there. Like, what if someone wanted to take that? Or, what if someone were to take me? Like, I just don't know what could happen out there.
Those sound like some really anxiety-provoking thoughts right there.
Yeah, it's dangerous out there.
As I've mentioned before, anxious clients tend to report a stream of thoughts when anxiety is heightened, instead of just one single thought. Did you hear the many worry thoughts Sarah expressed in the video? Many of them started with, what if? Here are the automatic thoughts that I noticed. You'll see that I changed the thoughts by hypothesizing the exact words that had gone through Sarah's mind when she experienced them. I need to get home as fast as possible. I can't go as fast as I want. What if something happens to me? I'm a young woman out alone. What if someone wants to take my purse? What if someone took me? How does your list match with mine? If you had any difficulty or any questions, please post on the forum. As you may have noticed from the video, Dr. Heinemann helps Sarah identify her automatic thoughts by asking if she had any idea of what could happen to her. There were other times when Sarah stated her automatic thoughts spontaneously, without his needing to ask. For example, when she said, "I need to get home as fast as possible." Here's a clinical tip for you. When you're helping clients identify automatic thoughts, try to vary the questions you ask. Instead of sticking with "what went through your mind" or "what were you thinking," you can try using questions such as the following. What were you predicting? What did you expect? What were you imagining? What were you afraid could happen? Were you remembering something? What did you anticipate? Look in the course manual for a list of these questions.